primary ignition.
So no time in the final match. I don't expect either of these two decks to take up too much time. They are getting ready to go, and looks like here they've already decided who's going to go first. So now it's just resourcing.
Taking a peek at that Han player's hand. Again, the resourcing is so hard for me to break up with my beautiful cards once they're in my hand. And I saw a late game play that would be amazing, but again, with Sabine, you're probably not going to make it to that late play, even sneaking it out. So
now let's see what happens here. So automatically, this is a great move. You put in a big unit. He hits hard. A 5-cost unit can only attack when it's damaged. When it attacks, it'll heal. Big frog face here. Yes. Is unique, though. Is a unique
unit. Sabine just dodged that, some lane dodging. So Ogdo's going to go to base probably, but Sabine gets to keep her unit.
I mean, 5 damage to base feels good. Sabine, feels good. We could see Sabine just completely stay in space for a little bit here. And we've watched this Han deck a couple of times. I don't think we've seen any early heals.
No, have we seen Wing Leader on Sabine?
We have. We saw Wing Leader in the first, in like game 1 of the last round. So they ended up dropping it a little bit later to give Sabine those +2 counters, and then it was immediately defeated by a Inferno 4. But here we go. Chibatron versus another great local and also tournament organizer, one of the bigger stores here in the area. Yeah, he's great. Both of these players have traveled a bit for different events. They've gone for a lot of PQs in the state and surrounding areas. Great players. Happy to see that. And there it is. There's the Fleet Lieutenant to get that extra point of damage.
I was actually, I know Sabine is the aggro player here and not really looking to take anything out, but I wanted him to ECL in the Fleet Lieutenant and kill the Octobocto. And then swing. I know that's not her job, but. Yeah. Oh, and Yaddle. This is the first time we've seen Yaddle, yeah. Nice.
I love Yaddle.
Remind me his ability.
Yaddle's ability is she will attack, and she has Restore 1, and she gives all other units Restore 1. All other Jedi units, I believe, Restore 1.
Nice. Well, there's some Restore then out of the gate for Han. I don't think we saw that last game at all.
Not at all, but now we have the Force Throw, and it's being decided. I think here it's the better play to choose Chibatron because they're not running a lot of units that are like 1s and 2s. Obviously, we've seen them. But more than likely, there it is. That could be it. It's probably not a card you want to give up, but it is the right card to give up.
Keeps your unit.
Mm-hmm. Loses you that moment of surprise, but at the end of the day, you still have ECL. You have other ways of getting ambush. You need the units to keep the pressure. So I think that's a good thing. And this is what I was saying earlier in the day. Force Throw is a threat. We all know it. We all see it. But it feels like everyone now has answers. So it feels like maybe save Force Throw or play out of your hand, which we haven't seen anyone do today.
I don't think we've seen anybody Force Throw themselves, which is hard to give up a card if you're not getting a lot of card draw. I guess Kiadi Mundi, he might be playing here where he could get some card draw out of that to Force Throw himself. But and with those lower health units, maybe he doesn't really need to Force Throw himself yet.
Yeah. Now, Chibatron is definitely the Sabine player. It didn't end up using Sabine's ability. Wanted the initiative here. Needs to take care of that Yaddle to stop the Force token.
Yes.
So here we could see maybe another Fleet Lieutenant. Oh, no. So they're going to get the Force. There it is. Force token and a heal.
Being at 25, that extra 28, that 3 doesn't feel like much, but when you're trying to push towards the end.
Okay. Takes the extra 2 damage from the Yaddle there. Yeah, I really, I don't know. I want to see how the Sabine player can pull themselves out of this. It already feels like it's not in their favor.
Yeah, to be this many, you're on 4 resources as Sabine. You've only pushed 3 damage and you're sitting on 1 unit. Mm-hmm. You can deploy.
As Dante brings up the point that, the Ogdo one-shot Sabine leader, and that's so true.
Oh, that 5, that's true. Taking it out now protects your leader.
Super true. All right, there we go again. Cheats out Poe, gets Poe out there. Oops. All right, it's 5-7. We have a damaged Poe. We have a fully healed Yaddle. This has been pretty fun so far.
We're going to ECL K2SO.
Yep. That's
Finishes
the second time we saw
Poe.
that, yeah.
Yep, 3 damage to base.
Really great work using K2SO like that. I think a lot of times we've seen players just try to get a little bit more damage, get that 4 onto your opponent's base because you want to rush. Mm-hmm. But, Chibitron is a veteran with Sabine.
I've played against this deck. I've played against him running his various versions of Sabine, and he has played this so many times. He has the hours in on this for sure.
There comes Sabine doing even more damage, gets the opponent. Looks like we're going to consolidate here, so 12 points on the Han base.
Fleet Lieutenant here. No, not Fleet Lieutenant. Give me a minute here. Rebel Assault.
Rebel Assault with no rebels? Oh, you mean for Chibitron?
Right
yeah,
no, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty solid play. You'll get the good amount of swings. What is that? That's going to be 7 points of damage, I believe.
That gets you.
Play Cassian.
A whole lot closer. There you go. Pull Cassian out.
But we have to remember, Han does have the Force, so we could see the Itinerant Warrior come out and heal. We can see Kiadi and draw. We're at 5, so we could see Mace come out just to do 4 damage. Probably not.
But Mace takes out Sabine, right? Sabine's 5/4. And Mace deals 4 damage to a unit?
Mace deals 4 damage. Sabine has 5 health.
Oh, 5 health. Okay.
Better. Here it is. The Rebellious Hammerhead, cards in hand, will do damage. 1, 2, 3, I think. When played, okay.
There we go. Takes out the space unit.
Mm-hmm. Takes out the X-Wing there. Sabine is a 2/5. That is correct. Thank you, Dante.
Thank you.
All right, Force still with the Han player, saving it for something.
And Sabine's still got her resources.
Oh, yeah, 5 resources. Mm-hmm. We could see Poe.
Yeah, do you put an upgrade on her? Bring out Poe.
It's tough because you are racing a little bit here, but Han has the ability to heal. So if you're going to race, you really want to make sure it's with Fleet Lieutenants or a strong
you need
upgrade.
To get some big hits in.
Yeah. Now, if we were to see, is the Yoda lightsaber 2 or 3? It sounds like it could be 2. Most of the unique lightsabers have been 2. A 2-cost lightsaber and a Fleet Lieutenant would be great, but it looks like we're just going to go ahead and swing with Sabine onto the base for 3 points of damage, and then the Han player is going to go ahead and deploy. So we're going to take us up to 15 for Han.
Yoda's lightsaber is a 2-cost 3/1.
3/1. All right, let's see.
She doesn't have the Force. If you did, it'll let you heal 3 from your base.
Now, I assume you're rooting for Sabine because she's the Rebel player.
I am rooting for whoever plays some jankery. So if somebody plays rule with respect, that's the person I'm going to be. That's the win. That's the win. I don't know. And again, because when I started off, my first deck was red-blue heroism. And so that always kind of holds a soft spot in my heart. I have only run Sabine never in real life, only when I was trying to learn the first decks, the first meta decks, when I was just trying to learn how they all play. And the person I was playing against is a local player, and he had to walk me through it. No, just attack my base. Yep. So every time, nope, he would just point to the base and walk me through the whole game.
All right, well, Yaddle goes ahead and swing and gets puts Sabine up to 10, heals down to 14. Force is still with them. They have a Han left, and Sabine has 3 resources left. This is it. Experienced players, love to see it. Love to see so many great players here in the Portland area. These two, I'm sure, have had weekly battles, honestly, for the past year, which is great. Good for them. It's obviously Star Wars is a great game, and here they are still playing it. Oh, there we go. So
You've already ECL'd.
Yep,
Yep.
he already had 1 foot.
Yeah.
So no ECL there. May change the plan. I think they were considering playing a Sabine Masterpiece ECL, which would have been good because you had the green and
damage.
the red. Yeah. So I think you wait. There it is. Yeah.
Which is a bummer that didn't get on her before the swing.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. So if you're the Han player, do you take the initiative or you just get the 3 damage? I feel like I'd just take the initiative.
If you can deal with Sabine or get the heal, I guess, with Yaddle, I guess either of those.
Well, we're going to find out here. It should be in the Han 2 players' decisions.
Now, when Han is out, and again, I'm just going to repeat this over and over, he can cheat out. He could decrease the cost by 1 and deal 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you decrease the cost by 1. The unit takes 2 damage. The unit takes the damage before any plate effects. So you can't shield to take the 2 damage. It's at a cost. It comes out 2 points health lower.
Was trying to think, even if you're out of resources, is there a 1 cost something you can get out? But R2 would live. I'm thinking, is he going to do some kind of sneakery and get out 1 more unit? I haven't seen R2 all day.
No one has been playing R2. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of R2 in the list. I think maybe just if people go back to playing a little bit more Yoda.
Kind of know what's on the top.
I like both R2s, honestly. I think both R2s are super fun, give you a little bit of utility there, a couple answers, and aren't bad turn 1 plays. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, though, there are a couple better ones. R2 is great at the 1-4, but now we have a bunch of 2-4s.
That's the thing is I do feel like with this set, there's just some bigger. They're just bigger. They're hitting harder, more health.
Speaking of hitting hard, there it goes. They're now 6 points of damage, raising Han Blue up to 20 damage points, 20-13.
I still feel like that's quite a bit of damage on Sabine. That's more than
I think you can just swing with the Phoenix Squadron X-Wing and play for a cause I believe in.
Yep.
I think he has to kill the X-Wing or the A-Wing. Yep.
And now Sabine, because it's 28 health base, so she doesn't have lethal on her own.
Ooh, Grievous over here in the chat saying just tuned in to see Sabine with a dark saber. Rough. It's actually Yoda's saber, but it feels the same. it's an oof moment no matter what. And here comes a double oof of Wrecker.
So do you defeat? There you go. Yep, to take out Yaddle. No more restore.
Grievous is a great assumption there. Either way, it feels the same. So we got Wrecker, we have Sabine, and here comes Luke.
Yep,
wow.
Takes out that Wrecker.
Only needs 6. Could have killed the Han and wouldn't have seen the Luke. Well, I guess it couldn't technically kill Han. Yeah. But if we would have killed Han, we wouldn't have seen the Luke this phase, which is rough.
Oh, because would have sent him back to... He wouldn't have been a unit anymore. It would have been unusable then for the rest of this, for his leader ability. Okay.
Let's keep it going. We are still in game 1, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
And Sabine player has initiative.
What a day it's been as we keep staring at this screen.
I know.
Luckily, we didn't. We almost saw the Han 2 players over and over. So I'm glad.
We have seen, multiple games today. Oh, she needed a fleet lieutenant.
Yeah. But we only have 3 Hans at the event total.
Yes.
So it wasn't a huge deal. So here we see Sabine swing into the deck, and then Luke returns, hits the restore, and let's see, that's going to go ahead and put.
Did he put that 6 to base, or did he take out Sabine?
Boom. We'll see here. 6. Yep. 6 to base.
6 to base.
There we go. Appreciate the judge for putting that on there. So that's going to go ahead and raise them from, let's see, 1722.
Yeah. Yep. He's got it.
Okay.
On to game 2.
Wow. And that force token was still there this whole time.
Yeah. So what do you sideboard in?
If I'm who?
For either. I don't know. What does Sabine need here to push a little faster? What does she have?
Well, you want to play the favorite card we talked about earlier today, red 5s.
Ooh, with respect. No, red 5 would be great. Kind of ping those Han units. That's perfect here if it's in her sideboard.
Yeah, you want the red 5s. You still want to see your Sabine units. I don't think it's going to be played, but prior to the set, I would be running some daring raids for some extra points of damage, or against obviously the Han 2 just to get them off the board.
Yeah, daring raid, or even does Sabine even run open fire anymore? Like against some of those Han units that you want to take out? I just don't think that's your thing.
No, I don't think
my units are a you problem.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
You definitely would rather have units that can ping on attack. So you can look at
Yes.
Jedi Starfighter, 2 costs when it attacks, deal 1 damage to a space unit. The red 5 gives you some options. But, daring raid is a little better than open fire because it costs 1.
1 cost,
Yeah.
2 damage. You can put the 2 damage wherever you want. So if you want to send it to base, you can.
Yeah.
Or on a unit.
And I think that gives you a couple of options against a Han player that needs the force. If you're able to daring raid a lot of those units before they pop off on you, it's really great. But Han 2 also can put out a Grogu turn 1, and Sabine will really struggle to take out all that damage because that's still 4 right there on the board. Ooh, Jeffrey Hunt asking a great question here. Does Sabine run Medal Ceremony for Force Throw? We haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. I have hinted that they should have it. But no, we actually haven't seen it today.
No, and we didn't ask for the list. The lists do exist here, but we were trying to keep that a little private. Glad to see you, Jeffrey. Always a fan. You're a great judge. So one of the head judges out there. So appreciate everyone joining in. This has been a great day for just practicing. This is a great gauntlet here at the 1K. Just as a reminder, this is sponsored by Battlegrounds Game Cafe, Marked Cards, who organized the event, Limited Power here. Had a couple of guests. We have Madame Zola, who organized one of the organizers for our PDX community on the Discord, with almost 400 people participating in that, as well as one of the organizers for the Star Wars women's group, Night Sisters. So this has been a great day, great practice, and I feel like for you and I who are going to Galactics and not playing today, I still feel like I learned a lot.
I learned so much today. This was kind of my secret weapon, quite frankly, because when you're adulting, you only have so many hours really to try to get in games, to see things, and I feel like this last set has just been harder for me to get out. In the same time that there's been so many new decks that people are playing, so it's not just I have to know how to beat Boba and Sabine anymore.
Right.
You just don't know what you're going to sit down across from. So seeing these decks today has been great for me.
Yeah, so let's look at what we saw. We only saw a couple of duplicates. We saw 3 Cad Banes running Tarkin Town. We saw 3 Han Solos, 2 of them running, all of them running, we saw 4 Han Solos. 3 of them are Force users, different colors, green and blue, and we had 1 Han Solo blue. Which we did have in the top 8.
Yep,
we saw that in
the stream. Yep.
Overall. So we saw a good variety. We saw Revan on stream. We've seen, I didn't get to see that Iden list I really wanted to see. We saw there were 3 Mother Talzin Reds here, which is pretty good. We saw Vader 4 on stream. So good stuff. We saw a good mix here. Only 1 Gar Saxon, and the Gar Saxon did make the top 8, but did not go past the semifinals, or quarterfinals. Who is the Han player? Logan Cross asks. It is Alex, one of the TOs and regular players here. He's been usually playing Han 1 or Han 2 since the set began. Jeffrey Hunt mentioning he will be a floor judge at Galactics. I'm excited to see him catch up. So that's always great, be doing all the events those days.
I will say that is the other, I think, thing that's been really helpful is the judges community. I'm not a member of the judges Discord, but if you ask a judge question, somebody will weigh in, whether it's, which is great because sometimes I'm not going to read the whole rules document. Am I supposed to be doing that? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't even read the whole card. That's one of my favorite things where I'm like, I read the first sentence and they're like, you didn't read the second. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I learned about Ogdo Bogdo the hard way, about the can't attack without damage. It was a sealed event in my defense.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Logan Cross, both nice players and people. They are great people and players. Oh, that is for sure. You know, these are great people that you'll usually see in the top 8 or in the finals. Always friendly, ready to chat about stuff. I know Chibitron is always great at organizing small little get-togethers before and after events. So, you know, again, that's what I love about this community. We're all gamers. We all love Star Wars, and we're people who aren't just trying to, you know, meet up at the event the day of. So many of us have just made so many great friendships here. And these are 2 skilled players that I know feel the same, you know, are happy to see each other, play each other, and really met through this game. So really cool.
Yeah, no, this community has been, I think, one of the things that keeps me coming back. I love the game. I like to play. But if you're just playing with not awesome people, I don't know how many events I would continue to show up at. Right. So really having, even like, I don't know if it would be intimidating normally to think about the top 8 players as being maybe grindy, not going to be nice to you or friendly, but I haven't run into that. I think we just really have a lovely group.
No, I agree. And you know, I've seen that through multiple Star Wars games. Super happy to the friendships I've made, the people I meet, even, you know, the people that even comment on these streams and videos. Everyone is just so nice and so great. And I'm just so excited to meet so many people for the first time at Worlds and reconnect with others.
Yes. Green Squadron A-Wing, lovely turn 1 play. Oh, did he claim? Oh, no. He just touched the space.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Throwing them off.
Yep, I know.
All right, let's see. So Green Squadron A-Wing hits the board in space. Yaddle hits the ground arena. Nice. That's the space Yaddle there. I mean, not space, prestige Yaddle.
Prestige Yaddle.
Shout out, man. We have over 180 people watching it right now. So this is the biggest we've seen all day. Long event. But of course, I mean, here we are in the finals. This is what people want to see. If you're looking to see what other decks are out there, you know, you can always catch this video. And there have been a total of 8 rounds, and I think we even snuck in a couple of extra matches.
Yep, and I think it's honestly worth the watch, not just because we're here and spectacular, but because really seeing these decks today, I don't know, this has really been great. I don't think I've had the most insightful commentary in the world, but I'm just super stoked to watch these play. I've loved seeing the decks today.
Well, I'm super happy you wanted to join me today. We've talked about this before. You wanting to have some experience in commentary, and with everything going on, prepping for Worlds, prepping for the first Night Sisters meetup, and you know, furthest Oregon out trip. You know, I feel like I'm so happy you're here because of that.
Well, I will say that I was supposed to be home putting the finishing touches on the ridiculous pants I'm sewing out of old Star Wars sheets to wear to Galactics. Okay, and I made it the whole cast without telling y'all about my ridiculous Star Wars pants. You're going to see me coming, so it'll be really obvious who I am. All right, Yaddle swings onto base. Sweet. And does he restore without the Force?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Now, the one thing the player has missed is that they have the Force. So they didn't grab the token. It doesn't mean they maybe have not have put it somewhere where we can't see it, but from what I can tell, there it is.
Yeah.
Good reminder there. So having the Force, super important for the Han player. They're not playing many Force-using cards, as we saw last time. I think they only used it once. But obviously, you want it for when you need it.
Exactly.
And here we go. We could see this now. We could put in a Kiati Monday, draw 2 cards. Ooh,
Oh.
no. We see a
He
heal
gets
and a
heal.
shield.
Yep.
Not horrible in this situation.
Especially we're at 3 resources and he just wiped his base clean. No
Yep.
damage.
2 units on board, one with a shield, one with
Yep.
restore that gives restore to the other one. And the only way Sabine's going to be able to take out Yaddle is right now is going to be with a fleet lieutenant. Yeah.
Or Rebel Assault.
Could be Rebel Assault.
will
Yeah.
get you there.
Rebel Assault would be nice.
I love Rebel Assault. Pay 1, do some stuff.
I need an Imperial Assault.
Oh,
a first
shush
order
it.
assault.
You have all of the Imperial trickery.
Hey, that's what Imperial's about. And I say that, and I don't want to touch Imperial cunning at all.
Is that not your
No, it's just every time
trickery really hasn't been your thing. Just kind of knowing you're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and you're going to be sad about it.
I think I like harder to pull off tricks.
Plus, yellow tempo, like really learning the difference for me between mid-range and tempo is still something I'm not sure I 100% understand. But yellow really relies on, I need to slow you down to leapfrog ahead of you. And if you don't know that next play, I'm not really a super spectacular yellow runner.
Well, I think what you'll see with you see these Han decks, and a lot of these Han decks have on play abilities, win played abilities,
Yes.
getting you more value while having a unit. And that's something that the cunning decks always did very well, especially early on, being some of the more dominant ones, high health.
And
fast, yeah.
Fast.
With no penalty when you can just put a Bodhi Rook, take a card out, get more advantage. And you were just doing something every turn, and it was slow with just shields and a little bit of bounce, but we saw how effective it was.
Oh, generates the force again and gets some recover.
Yeah, a lot of force damage there. 4 damage on the ECL.
Yeah, I feel like unless Sabine gets rid of that Yaddle, this is an uphill battle.
This is definitely an uphill battle. Smart move. Great players. Again, these two have played so often. And unfortunately, I know that the Han player has played against the Sabine player a lot. But he hasn't always played Han 2. So I think that's where the Han 2 player has a little bit more of advantage of he has less of a reputation playing a single leader the way Chibatron does playing Sabine for 12 months.
Yes. Yeah. All right, going to base.
Yeah, lots of damage there. I think we're at 8 points of damage.
Interesting.
Is that right?
They
Yeah.
didn't take out Battlefield Marine?
Yeah, didn't go for the Marine. Maybe didn't feel like they need it. They are ahead. In the race, they have 3 extra health. They have the healing. They could keep the pressure and just force Sabine to swing into them, right? So pretty unique there. It's not often you see that with Sabine. You don't often try to see Sabine having to take a step back and take out the units. But Sabine may not because it's still working through shields, high health. Out comes Yoda. So we got Yoda and
Nice.
Yaddle now.
So just a lot of that's healing for 4. If he can swing with both of those.
Right.
He's already healed with the itinerant warrior.
Yep. So a lot of healing there. Someone did notice that Sabine did not do the ping, and we've seen that from Chibatron a few times where he'll skip the ping, probably trying to play it a little bit safe without taking too much damage. Again, they're on this. It's an onslaught, honestly. That may be too strong of a word, but look at this board presence and tell me what Sabine has in its arsenal to deal with these 3 force users that are all going to heal.
Yeah. And for him to keep initiative in case he has some Rebel Assault and or Fleet Lieutenant, something to get him a bigger swing while he has all of his units up. Oh, is she going to
Okay.
pop the shield? Pop the shield?
Deals 1 damage to the base,
Oh, there we
swings
go.
Sabine directly in to remove the shield. Okay, and this leaves 1 health Sabine, so it's possible that that Chibatron has an upgrade to throw down to just give you a little bit more health, or he's just going to move forward with something else.
He still has all 4 resources available.
There it is. Oh, okay.
K2SO.
No ECL
Not-
K2SO
yeah.
for the first time.
That would have gotten some overwhelm to base, taking out the itinerant. Warrior, yeah, 2 to base, and then she'd have died, and then all my K2SOs are female. They're all she, hers,
Sure.
FYI. All my K2SOs, so just there you go, internet. But then that would have been 5 to base.
There you go. K2SO is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I've told you. My Star Wars tattoo is only Star Wars Rebel droids. So
really?
My upper leg is K2SO, Chopper, R2, and 3PO.
Got a chopper tattoo.
I have a
and
chopper
you're wearing
tattoo.
Full length pants today, D-Rod.
It's
Dude,
super cold.
It
so
is
yeah,
super cold
I'm
in here.
glad I'm
It
wearing
is. So you did make the right call. Oh,
I'm very satisfied with that. But it was funny. I remember going to my tattoo artist, like, so I'm going to do a Star Wars tattoo, but do you know who Chopper is? And luckily they have a young child, and they're like, I know who Chopper is. I'm like, cool.
nice.
Fun fact, I mean, that tattoo is actually done by someone who's been on Ink Masters twice, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I ended up getting the tattoo right before his season debuted. So that was nice to just be like, ooh, we're kind of in it before more people know who you are. Down in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has a lot of great tattoo artists, that's for sure.
Get a booking. While you can still book with that.
You can still could, yeah.
Before.
So,
all right, a wider board for Sabine. Oh, there we go. Now starting to trade.
okay, the K2S. So it doesn't swing with the auto first. Once K2SO off the board, puts 3 more damage, raising them to 8.
And K2SO was also the thing that could have taken out Yoda.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so that's still a lot of healing on board.
Yep, now it keeps all of his recovery.
So do you swing with the Yaddle to just get 1, or do you swing with the Yoda to get 2? Because Yoda's probably not going to... Yeah, there's a possibility Yoda may not be able to restore for 3.
Yeah. I like to restore more. So I think I'd probably go Yoda first.
I do enjoy a good restore turn. And against the Sabine player, it's turning back the clock.
This was really... I don't think there's a better 3 units to be on the board against Sabine, right? Like the recovery with all those, whether when played or then on attack. Now I feel bad for Sabine. I mean, again, I'm not on a side, but.
I mean, it's for us doing a 1K, both of these players are walking away with some amazing prizes. Both of them pretty much taking care of, if not all, most of their general expenses just to get into Galactic Championships, which is why we're super glad that Marked Cards ran this event before Worlds.
And also, can I just say that Marked Cards is like the nicest human in the entire world? I mean, maybe not the entire world, but just like a lovely human, right? Again, just part of the community that's just always will answer all of my questions and is just delightful. So it's double awesome to be here for that.
Yeah, no, they've been great. They're awesome in the judge community as well, and doing everything here to make stuff happen. And the goal here is Mark Cards wants to try to do this every set. So it's possible that you're gonna see a 1K in the Portland area every few months after the set. And again, we have such a big scene, a lot of great competitors. You're going to see a large showing from the local Portland scene at Galactics. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
I was actually surprised today to see people I actually had not seen before. I figured I had seen between PQs and weekly OP, just gaming, open play, but still some new people. So that was kind of exciting. All right, it looks like...
I won't lie.
Are we?
Chippa was so still. I thought it was.
I know. I feel like he is a very thoughtful player.
Oh, very.
He is very methodical. He knows. He doesn't do it until he knows. He's looked at all of the lines. He's looked at the angles, and he knows what he wants to do.
Oh yeah, this is someone who, if you get a chance to really sit down, talk about deck techs, you're going to get a lot of really good ideas, a lot of good strategies, and some stuff that just may have like the way he thinks about stuff is just so unique that it may be so new to you. And this is out in Portland, Oregon, for those asking, hosted here by Battlegrounds Game Cafe. Like I said, you've got Marked Cards, you got Unlimited Power, we got obviously great commentary from Madame Zola here, repping SWU PDX and the Night Sisters, ladies of SWU group. We just had Holocron tables. I'm going to mess up Joey's stream, but I remember it's a long.
Hollow Table Gaming
Live.
Network,
Hollow Table Gaming
HGN.
Network, something.
It's HGN, I think, are the letters. Here we go.
All right.
This does take me back to my old idea of a deck tech speed dating. I think we had that idea when we talked to you about building community.
Deck tech. I think you're right. Yeah.
Just having people just sit down, play against your deck a few times, and be like, "Yeah, dude, I would try this."
Hey, how does it feel knowing there's about 200 people watching right now?
Oh, I feel amazing. Hello, almost 200 players. No, that's great, right? Like,
no, I mean, it's super fun. I mean, here we are in the finals. It makes sense. Let's see how the day went. And we got a good variety of stuff on the stream from the top 8 and the Swiss, 5 rounds of Swiss. Great plays there. So who was that tat artist? Anthony Palmer asked. It was Frank Reddy. At least that's how he goes in most of his stuff. Reddy art. Yeah, great guy. Very skilled tattoo artist. And there we go. So finally we see Rebel Assault.
there we go. Yep, that he discarded.
And he discarded.
For pose effect.
There is not a time limit in the finals, but they are being watched by a judge. So Mark Cards, not who organize events, is also a judge here in the community. So they kind of will pay attention if there's looks like be like any intentional stalling. So Mace gets played. They use the Force token to do 4 damage. Losing the Force token, Poe is removed off the board, leaving Battlefield Marine, Greed Squadron A-Wing, never mind on the battlefield.
Yep.
And the damage just gets rolling there. So Han 2 has 16 points of damage on their base, no more healing, 8 damage still remaining on the Sabine, but no units in play besides the Green Squadron A-Wing.
Yeah, and we're at 6 resources now, heading into 7.
Let's see. It's hard to tell. The Han 2 player moved a little fast. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're at 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the players are still looking to put something down, then they kind of did a little bit of a mistake here, but I don't think either of them did. I think we are at the right card limit. Yes, more people apparently asking about this tattoo. I don't know if Frank Reddy is still in the OKC area. When he was at, I believe it was Black Magic Tattoo over there in center OKC.
Up to 19 on the Han base.
19 on that Han base.
She's getting there.
I mean, getting there, but we're still in game 2.
Oh, and there's another Yoda.
Yoda cheapened, so 4 resources left. Still have the Han.
Yeah, but Sabine doesn't have anything on the ground really to take out the heal that he's going to get when he swings.
And I think Mace is going to swing, and we're going to see an itinerant warrior again for healing. Here we go. Does Sabine have it? Now, you know, I'm so proud of Chibitron. Very talented. But I think, you know, I'm really rooting for them only because every time they get this close, it's always like this. It always makes it to the finals, and it's so close. I want to see him make it, but, I get it. Oh, there we go. Jeffrey Hunt lets me know that Frank Reddy is now at Immortal Tattoo in Midwest City, suburb of Oklahoma City area there. And now we see K2SO swing in, has that overwhelm, deals a little bit of damage.
Yep, able to take out Han and get a little bit to base.
There we go. Han is out.
Getting closer.
So now he can only play a 4-cost unit, or a max of a 4-cost unit. Can't play anything down 5 and cheapen it.
And if he takes out K2SO, there's 3 more to base.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is a good spot for a Sabine player to be in.
Yeah. About Rebel Assault, but I'm just saying. I mean,
yes.
That's
yes. Rebel Assault, super good. Wish it was in any other. Wish it just had black on it. That's really what I'm saying. I need to replace the heroic one or just take care, get rid of it. I think they're debating: do they kill the K2SO? If you have the healer, if you have the warrior. I'd maybe do it. It's still rough, but I mean, what else are you going to do at this point? Claim?
Because that damage is coming to you.
Mm-hmm. And we can see they have the warrior in their hand.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. takes out K2SO, generates the force token,
Generates
which
the
then
force.
lets them use the heal on Itinerant Warrior. So they had to do that swing first.
Yep. So they take 3 damage back. Overwhelm's going to go through.
Yep.
There we go. 13 damage.
So that green squadron A-wing is going to swing for 3. That would be at 26.
Mm-hmm. Warrior's going to heal them,
go.
I think, 3.
There we go. Yep.
Yep.
And then that Yoda will be able to heal for another 2 if he can get a swing.
So the trick here is Fleet Lieutenant.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Or Rebel Assault. You just got to know, because you have to do 8 points of damage. So we have a little bit of way here.
Yep. Or for a cause. For a cause.
For a
If you
cause?
can swing, if you can Fleet Lieutenant and then for a cause.
Sure, you have the resources. You have 7. But if I have a Luke in hand, I'm playing the Luke just to kick out the Green Squadron right now.
Yeah, 100%. Well, but he doesn't have initiative.
That's fair. So you got to play the Fleet Lieutenant first, swing, then drop, and hope you have it.
He's got a force throw in his hand too, so he can force throw himself potentially.
Let's find out. It could all be over now, or we could go to the next game.
There we go. Heals for 2 again. Has the force token back down to 21. It is crazy the difference. How much bigger 7 feels than 4.
Yeah, yeah.
That 4 damage feels like, oh my gosh, that's just 1 swing away. 7 feels more than 1 swing away. Oh, 2 Green Squadron A-Wings.
Another A-Wing, but you got the Warrior left. You just healed, and you have 7 resources left. I think I even saw a mace.
Oh, yep.
That mace card sees a lot of play, does a lot of work.
Pays 6.
I wish this mace title was Party's Over, but I get it. There it is. 4 damage, takes out the A-Wing, loses the force token.
And by sneaking him in, wait, did he sneak him in?
No,
for
he
6?
paid the full
6.
amount.
He's a 6 cost. Still has a resource left over to potentially force throw, either himself or there it is.
There's the 4 cause. Let's see. So 21 points of damage. Most we can do here is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 cards.
But that puts the Fleet Lieutenant right on the top of his deck. Because you now get to decide what order those go in.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So he needs to take out that Green Squadron A-Wing.
I think he discarded the Fleet Lieutenant.
Oh, really?
Yep. Battlefield Marine, Spec Force, Lieutenant, and I think the other one was the Freedom Fighters for Freedom, sorry. So didn't...
But I love Fleet Lieutenant.
Well, I think Shiva would disagree that they don't love it as much right now. It went into the trash.
Wow. I mean, you've got to claim. Oh, no, wait, what?
It's still not their turn, yeah. You're going to take some damage first.
Yeah.
Go from 14 to 19. Get the force back. 1925. Yep.
Oh.
There's the throw.
Gonna do it. He has to force throw himself to guarantee it. Yep. Throws the Poe at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
look, he would have survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So at 25, he has initiative. If he has another 4 cause.
Yeah, 4
That
cause
can
would do
be
it. That's
game.
probably why he threw away the
Yep.
Fleet Lieutenant to hope for the 4 cause. Got it. Timely. No answer. Wrecker. Boom, boom, boom. That is it. That is game. Game goes to the Hantu player. I realize people probably weren't going to be surprised that a Hantu Blue was going to take this today. I know a lot of people were suspecting it, but we did have a low amount of Hantu Blue. We only had 2 rocking the Force base and then 1 rocking Capital City. So we saw a total of 4 Hantus here today out of technically 29 players, 28 deck list, 14 rounds. Great time. Both of these people are going to walk away with some a little bit more money in their pocket and have a good time.
I didn't have a favorite, but I will say that I am happy to see a force base make it to the top. I'm really excited about that.
I'm really curious. Did I miss something? Did he show something? Did he have an answer that we missed? Does Wrecker have Overwhelm?
Wrecker has Overwhelm.
Oh, so he Wreckered in. Did he record timely? Are we going to game 3? Did we make a mistake?
Chibitron record, who does have Overwhelm.
Yeah.
He did timely him in.
I saw the timely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he might have pushed that last. No, he's sideboarding.
He's sideboarding. Okay, so we're not in game.
There we go.
Yeah,
So
okay, so
Sabine
we were
did
way
get
off.
that one.
Not way off. There's only one way to go.
Well, exactly. We were only 180 degrees off.
Yeah.
The other way. All right, going to game 3. Now that's even double super exciting.
Yeah. Everyone in chat's telling me how it really goes.
Long day.
It is a long
People in chat.
All good. Having a great time. No fist bump for sportsmanship. I mean, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they've been.
As soon as they flipped, they did it.
Yes.
Boom. Let's go. So game 3. Well, none of them are strangers to final game 3s. On 2 with the initiative. So Sabine barely got there.
Yeah.
If they didn't.
I can see some pretty cards in his hand. Can see some extra restore up in space in his hand.
All right. Well, here we go. Units on board. Battlefield Marine,
Nice.
Yaddle. Neither can kill
gate.
each other. Let's see what happens now. Final match or final game in the final
I'm
round.
kind of nervous. I'm not even playing.
I mean, who gets it?
For them.
Who do you think is going to take this now?
I don't like to make predictions. I refuse to predict.
Okay,
what do you
refuse to
think?
predict.
Are you going to predict?
Both are 2 excellent
They're
players.
close. They're close. They both know their decks that he has. If Han can get the recover, restore, if he can keep restoring.
Yeah. But I think now Chibitron knows he needs to hit damage the Yaddle more, but no, still chooses not to. Okay. Well, I don't know at all. But that's why I'm excited we're watching it. So Ezra hits the board. Sabine Masterpiece hits the board. We have 2 units on both sides, one in a different lane. It's going to be any games. This is one of those times where I'm like, both players are great. Like it's hard not to root for both players, both leaders. We're just going to have to see what happens. It was so close last one to the point that we thought this is clearly over. So,
and we've got Spectres on both sides now. So really, I don't even have to choose. We have Ezra. We have Sabine's Masterpiece. Oh, yep. Ezra takes out the Fleet Lieutenant and survives.
Good move.
Doesn't have anybody to buff. No other Spectres or creatures on that side.
Well, I'm kind of disappointed that it is Ezra with the helmet. I know it's a key part of Ezra as a character.
Yes.
And it's just like their thing, but I won't lie. I kind of wanted to see maybe even the prestige version that was different.
Yes, but he's on the Purgle in the gas chamber space. He has to be able to breathe.
Fair. You know who might deny him breath?
Chirrut.
This is the first time we've seen Chirrut.
This is.
We have not seen the Han 2 players pull out a Chirrut yet.
Yep, and he has the Force, so he's really just going to take nothing from Sabine if he decides to.
No, and this is a good move.
That's going to be hard for her to get through.
Yeah, you play the Chirrut before you attack with the other Force users.
Yep.
So that way you have the
Force.
You have the Force. Yaddle is safe, but Sabine still has plenty of actions to take where the Han 2 player has fewer.
Oh, there can put a direct damage on, so can't stop.
Direct damage does a little bit to the base. There we go. They're just going to jump to the 5 there, holding on to the 5 token. Jeffrey over here, my man, saying the red hero is going to win. Yeah, he's probably right.
Red hero is in for the win.
He's seen some games. He knows. I think
runs into Sabine.
Going to Sabine. Put a little damage on there because Sabine will die if they decide to swing into the Chirrut. You still get the healing.
Yep.
All right, it's 4-2. K2SO.
There we go. Does Yaddle give restore to everybody? To the other heroism?
Only to either Force users or Jedi. It's one of the two. There is a limitation.
Okay. So if it's Jedi, then Ezra's not going to get it.
I do think it's I think it's a Force user. So we both like reach for a device. I'm like, what is
my
it?
My battery died. You have to. Anybody has a charger? Didn't realize this was going to happen. Call me an Uber to get home.
They didn't have one at the counter at the cafe.
Maybe I didn't.
It is Jedi.
Jedi. Okay. So Ezra's not going to get that. Chirrut.
A good Jedi. Chirrut is not a Jedi.
No, he's Force.
He's probably Force Fringe.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So Chirrut, Yaddle, Ezra, all with a little bit of damage on there. Sabine not swinging. K2SO on the board, ready to, sacrifice himself for the greater good. And Yaddle starts us off, right? Just gives you 2 restore, or split gives you restore on 2 different units. Goes back down to 3, while Sabine is at 4 points of damage there.
Jeez. Oh, ECL.
ECL activated. We're going to see Poe. Okay,
so he has to declare.
Has to go for the on attack.
Yep. Takes out Ezra.
Yep. And takes out Chirrut.
Yeah, even with using the Force and preventing 2 of that damage, he still would have lost Chirrut there.
Poe ECL.
Yep.
Poe ECL. Imagine a world where we didn't get Poe. Didn't even fit the theme of Shadows. Just one of the few resistance cards that got thrown in there.
Just out there.
And there he was. And there goes the Force token to do 4 damage. Do you hit Sabine or do you hit Poe?
I would take Poe, but I might not be. This might be the wrong decision, but I'm more afraid of Poe, so that might not be the better. I might be making that decision out of fear. Oh,
K2SO. K2SO puts 3 more damage on the Han player's base. 6-4.
So now you're Sabine. Do you take out Yaddle? Yep. 1 to base, enough to get rid of there. Now he's lost some of his restore.
Out comes Han 2. 3-6. He can clear the board. I think Han 2 has to swing on Poe. And Sabine Masterpiece still gets a turn to swing, do some damage, and take the initiative. I don't think the Han 2 player can take the initiative. I think they'd rather get Poe off now.
Yeah, get him out of there. All right, going to 11 damage. And put that extra swung for 3 and added the +1 to base. For red unit, Did he do that? Yeah.
Yep. So 11-4. 11-4. Final match, game 3. Here it is, Portland Showdown. Portland 1K. Prize money on the line.
Go. Yeah.
And again, more. Not that these 2 don't have a positive reputation, but it does do more to build up who they are in the community and why so many of us talk to them and brainstorm with them and get excited to just sit there and get these types of reps.
I also think I also just have a lot of respect for people who are playing super competitively. What I've learned about myself is part of the reason I like to play Jankery is it doesn't feel so bad when you lose. Because if you lose with a good deck, then you know it's you.
That's
if you
fair.
lose with this is a stressful. I mean, I know this is for fun and this is a game, but this is a stressful game.
Yeah. Well,
There's
stressful
money
like
on
this
the
moment
line.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's plays away from one wrong play.
Yeah. And here we see timely intervention again. K2SO. He was not staying on the board at all and just hitting and hitting and hitting. So. And here comes Luke.
Yep.
Yeah, nice foil Luke here for 6 resources.
And takes out Sabine's masterpiece.
Takes out Sabine's masterpiece. All right. So let me make sure I put some damage there on the board. It's 14 damage on the Han 2, 4 damage on Sabine. It's based with a Sabine still in play, and it is going for the Han base, raising it up to 17. All right. Sabine is close, but has to do 9 more points of damage.
And he's going to swing first with that Luke and heal for 3.
Correct. And we don't know. Han 2 could have Rebel Assault.
Rebel Assault. Off aspect.
Yep. All right, Luke swings.
Yep, takes Sabine.
Survives the hit, gets the Force token, heals the base. Look at, the fact that I have to say a paragraph after one attack shows you the value. A 14-4.
Yeah. What am I looking for if I'm Sabine here? Is he running Cassian?
I think we've seen some Cassian. I think you want to maybe see Wrecker at this point.
But we're at high enough resources here.
But you are risking that there could be another Luke that just replaces the one that's there.
Yeah.
So. Here we go. 2 costs for the Green Squadron A-Wing. You're going to have to stabilize your board a little bit.
You know what we should have saw? Clone. 7-cost clone.
7-cost clone. That's what Sabine should be doing.
That is what she should be doing. Just
that's,
copy their giant thing. Boom. Game over.
The problem is you can't copy like the big vehicle.
Yes, I know. Like non-vehicle units only. Non-leader, non-vehicle.
Oh, there's Kiati.
Oh, there's going to get some card draw. Which now, with a handful of cards, you're a lot easier to give one of those up to force throw yourself and just continue to wipe the other board.
And it makes your like rebellious hammerhead.
Oh, yeah.
Even worse.
Because that's the when played, deal damage to a unit based on what's in your hand. And it has to go to a unit, correct? For number of cards in hand.
Yeah, it has to be a unit. Not that a card isn't seeing a lot of play, but it would probably see more play if it was any target.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Force throw.
Force throw. You got to play it out of your hand. You're right.
Yep.
Boom. There it is. All the cards we were just talking about. Hammerhead is out in the discard pile. Force throws used. Poe Dameron's out. Whoa. You can take it.
Look at that. Is that my girl, the Phantom?
Oh, that's the Phantom 2.
Oh, the Phantom 2 coming out with a little damage. And is that grit? Is that grit on that cute little Phantom 2? It is. Swinging for 5.
There you go. Phantom 2 making its debut here. You love your Spectre ships. We don't have a Phantom 1.
We don't, no.
But you have Phantom 2.
1.
How do you feel that the Spectres took a ghost theme for all their code names? Do you like that? Like, was that exciting?
Wait, what?
That they're all ghost themes.
They're all...
It's all ghost, Phantom, Spectres. They all took kind of like this,
Yeah, so I never actually put that together until you just said that. So apparently I did not have strong feelings about it. That's hilarious. Oh, Fleet Lieutenant.
Fleet Lieutenant base. Into the Green Squadron, into base.
5 to base.
Yeah, 19.
That's a big swing.
Big swing, but we're still here for 3.
Han has enough to clean it up, but he can clear the board.
I think you want to swing with Luke just to feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, hits the base.
Yep.
That's the move I'd pick for sure there.
Nice. All right, up to 10.
All right, 16-10. 16-10. Oh, apparently I'm still on 19 there. 16-10. Both leaders done. Epic actions done. This is just whatever you have in your hand. There it is. Green Squadron. Green lightsaber. Yoda's lightsaber and Fleet Lieutenant.
On the Fleet Lieutenant. Sends the 5 to base. Oh, I guess he did get some restore, so he's in a better shape over there.
You see, you could be playing Han Blue and play a lot of your Spectres. If this doesn't motivate you.
There's the redemption. He pulled that in his opening hand.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been sitting on that one the whole game.
Redemption out, 16-18. This is going to make some changes. A whole
bunch. That's going to be really hard for Sabine to come back from. That's a lot.
Chooses to heal 5. Oops.
which is interesting.
I'm like hitting all the wrong buttons here. There we go.
Oh, wait, what?
I think that's it. I hear a lot of clapping.
Oh, redemption, I see. Sabine, I get it. All right. I think Hans got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was it. They were out of answers.
That
goes the game there.
You've got Luke. You've got redemption. You've got, the Phantom 2. Let's give proper credit where credit is due.
I mean, Phantom 2.
She took a big swing.
Luke definitely great. Like, he did the groundwork. He did what he was supposed to do. But I think the Phantom 2, obviously sitting in that other zone, is just like, it's going to hit for 5, and you're not going to stop it. You're not going to kill it. Super great. Super great.